Yeah, it's Saturday. Just gonna pull up the warm-up here. All right, warm-up today. We're not starting with the workout. That'd be bad juju. The warm-up today, we're gonna do a few different movements. I'll kind of cue you through, so if you don't remember everything that's listed here, I'll remind you as we go. But this is all just gonna be continuous running clock. We'll start with 2 rounds. We're gonna do 30 seconds of a down dog hold into 30 seconds of inchworms. 2 rounds there. Then we'll do 1 round of a minute of single leg RDLs. That's just gonna be 30 seconds on one leg, 30 seconds on the other. And then a minute of half groiners, just alternating sides. Then we'll do 2 sets of 30 seconds each movement, burpees, reverse lunges, pogo hops, and push-ups. Again, I'll demo those as we move through this, but let's get ready for our down dog hold and our inchworm.
Could you leave the whiteboard up if possible?
All this one is gone, but I'll yell at you too. We'll just put that on 99 minutes up. All right, we're starting with 30-second down dog hold. This one, you just want your butt up in the air, your head through your arms. And go. Just holding it. Ten more seconds, and then we're going to go into our inchworm. And go into inchworms. No push-up on this. We're going to get plenty of those later. And good there, back to down dog hold. We'll do 1 more round. And this is all just continuous today. Non-stop action in the warm-up. Really drive your head through your arms, your hips high. And inchworm. Just 5 more seconds. Good there, let's stand up. Single leg RDL. We're just gonna go 30 seconds on one leg, and then 30 seconds on the other. Go ahead. I want the back flat, and the back leg should raise up as the chest comes forward. Do this correctly, you should feel the hamstring when you get to the bottom. Switch legs. Make sure the lower back stays flat. Good there, into single leg groiner for 1 minute. This one you can step up or jump, but the goal is to get the foot outside of the hand. 20 more seconds. Remember, after this one, we're into the fun part. We're gonna have 30 seconds of burpees. And go, 30 seconds of burpees. Take it easy, it's the warm up. No need to sprint this. We've got plenty more of these at the end of the workout today. Come on, AJ. Five more seconds. And reverse lunge. Knee to ground, alternating. We got 10 more seconds here. After this, we just get into easy pogos. And go ahead, pogos. You can side to side or just up and down. I'll let you guys know that country music hasn't been on once since we've went to Zoom, which is nice. 3, 2, 1, into push-ups on the ground, push-up. Can be from the knees or the toes. You guys know I'm looking for full range of motion, all the way down. When we finish this, we're gonna go back to the burpee and we'll do one more round. And good there, back to burpee. Let's do round 2. Burpees after push-up, tough combo. Five more seconds. And good, let's reverse lunge. Pogos, this time we'll do side to side. And go. Ten more seconds, so we'll end with our push-up. And go, push-up time. Somewhere around 5 perfect reps. And good. You guys can relax. I will go over the core. Pretty tough core session today. All right, so this does not include the built-in rest times. We're gonna have a minute of work, a 15-second rest. We're gonna do 3 rounds. We're gonna start with dead bug. So you're gonna do dead bug on one side, dead bug on the other side, rest 15 seconds, and you're gonna do all 3 sets there before we move on. You'll have a 1-minute rest before we move on. And then we'll do the same thing. We're gonna do 3 sets, 30-second crab hold, 30-second flutter kick, and 15-second rest. So we're always gonna be working 1 minute on, 15 seconds off. I'll go over the movements, make sure we know them. Maybe we haven't done the crab hold yet. Starting with our dead bug. Dead bug, most important thing is going to be a good midsection. So in the start position, I want to make sure I first lock that in. Squeeze my belly tight. And I bring one arm overhead, opposite leg straight. I'm holding this 30 seconds, and I'll switch. 30 seconds. I'm just locking in my lower back into the ground that whole time to make sure that's effective. Again, we're doing that 3 rounds in a row. Crab hold, hands be out to the side or back, whatever you prefer. You're going to bring your butt up as high as you can. So it's kind of like a bridge. That looks like a coffee table maybe. For 30 seconds into flutter kick with follow belly. So my lower back's in the ground just like dead bug. Legs are straight. I'm fluttering. Yeah. Crab hold, you'll feel that in both the shoulders and maybe a little bit of the backside if we do it correctly. Let me know if you have questions. Otherwise, we'll start in about a minute.
Can everybody do the crab hold? My shoulders don't want to move. They're like, I'm not going back there. They won't stretch that far.
Up as far as you can.
Okay.
Tough one.
Maybe it'll get better as it goes on.
It should, hopefully. All right. So again, we'll start with our dead bug here. 30 seconds on each side, 15-second rest. We're doing 3 rounds in a row. Going in 10. I'll try to cue you through this, but make sure opposite leg and opposite arm are straight. 2, 1, and go. One of your knees is bent at 90 degrees. I want both of your toes to point at the ceiling. And then most importantly, remember, we're squeezing the belly tight, driving your low back in the ground. We've all got it here. This is the dead bug group. 2, 1, switch sides. Continue to hold the posture. You're bracing hard, so the breathing is more challenging. Make sure that bottom leg is close to the ground to make this as hard as possible. 10 seconds. Good. 15-second break. You can relax right now, and we're doing that again, 2 more rounds. Should get progressively harder. Going in 5, 3, 2, 1, and go. This is up to you. Maximum tension. I want to get the most out of this hold. 10 more seconds. And switch. Hold it strong. Yep, keep working that lower back in the ground. We're looking good right here. 15 seconds. Job, Greg. 3, 2, 1. Good. 15-second break. We're going for 1 more round. After this, when we get the long 1-minute break. Let's work hard here. 2, 1, and go. Point those toes at the ceiling. You got it, Alyssa. Almost done. Good job, Maria. 10 seconds this side. Nice job, Rochelle. 3, 2, 1, and switch. Hold it. Let's go. This is it for the dead bug. Nice, Dawn. Ten seconds, big squeeze. 2, 1, good. You have your 1 minute rest right now, 1 minute rest. That's not gonna be on the clock, but I will let you know when we're getting ready for part 2. Just remember, part 2, we'll have our crab hold, 30 seconds, flutter kick, 30 seconds. It'll be the same interval, a minute on, 15 off. We're gonna go in about 30 seconds here. The crab hold should offer some relief on the abs and hip flexors there. Because you'll feel it in your shoulders. It'll just distract you. All right, let's get ready for it. Crab hold, 30 seconds. Going in 10. Again, the goal is hips as high as possible. 3, 2, 1, and go. Don, you got a 10-second head start there. That's okay. Again, you can check the cam. You can see if you look like a coffee table. If you do, it's correct. Ten seconds. When we get into our flutter kicks, it's going to feel just like that dead bug posture at the belly and flow back. 3, 2, 1, and go. Let's do it, flutters. You can make this easier by putting your hands under your butt. So if your lower back is coming off the ground, hands under the butt. 15 more seconds. Keep the legs straight. 2, 1, and good. Nicely done. 2 more. If that flutter's too easy, you put your arms overhead like a hollow hold. Going in 5, 2, 1, and go, crab. You can play around with your hand position too. It can be out to the side, it can be back. I don't think anyone's really done forward, but I suppose you could. AJ, can you get any higher on that one? No, that's all right. 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1, and go, flutters. Nice job, Sarah's. Good job, Maria. 10 seconds. Good. Awesome, one more. Last crab hold. And go. So if you do have good shoulder range of motion, you can actually get some glutes in this by driving the hips as high as possible. It's kind of like an odd glute bridge movement. Ten seconds. And flutter, last one. It's really good, Rochelle. Ten seconds. Squeeze the belly. This is it. 2, 1, and good. Guys, great job. If you want to flip over and hit a little seal stretch, feel free. Otherwise, in about 1 minute, I will go over the strength. There's even the part of the strength named after me, which I want you guys to know that I did not write that. I did not put that in there. I promise. I was framed.
Is it the fly?
No, it's the Touré arm pump. But I am fly, Donnie. Thank you. All right, so the first part here, it doesn't say our time interval in it, but we're going to go every 3 minutes. So this might be a little bit longer rest than previously, but I want you guys to make sure you can charge up and kind of go for an overload, so you're not just fatiguing out after the first set. We're going to have 2 movements. You're going to do a single arm dumbbell overhead press. You're going to do 10 to 12 on each side. Ideally, this is done stripped with no legs. However, if you have something that's a little bit too heavy to get in that rep range, you can always use the legs. Another option is, say I have like a 20, I can do 5 reps strict, and then I can't do any more strict. Then I can start using my legs to complete somewhere between 10 and 12 reps on each side. Second move will be a rear delt fly. This can be done with cans of tomatoes or really, really light weights, like between 2 and 5 pounds, and you're just going to do 20 reps. I'll demo each of those and let me know if you have questions. So a single arm press, like any press, you want to make sure we're nice and strong in the belly. You're not going to be able to see my overhead, but I'm strong and press, and then back down. Again, I want to keep that strict as possible. If that goes away, I can use my legs to dip and drop. Rear delt fly. Imagine I have something a little bit heavier than my hands. Back is going to be flat, so it looks like an RDL. Hands in front, out to sides. In front, out to sides. Okay, if you prefer bent elbow rear delt fly, I'm also fine with that. Both are good movements. They're just variations. And that's 20 reps done nice and slowly with even a little pause when you're up at the top. Let me know if you have questions. I'll give you some time to go find some canned goods or small weights. Or again, you can always do it with just body weight.
Can I do the overhead press seated?
Yes, you can, Don. That'll be perfect. And you won't take long.
I have 135 or 220s for the overhead press. I don't think I could do 15 with 35, but should I just do that?
Do a set with the 20s. Yeah, probably all your sets with the 20.
And get as many reps as I can?
Yeah, but it's only one arm at a time.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I could try the 35. I bet I could get 10.
Do that then.
I'll try that and see what happens. I'll start with the 20s and then I'll try that. Thank you.
Yep. Yeah, the 20 will be too easy, Don. You'll have to do, we got 2 Dons now, but Don Burr. You can start with the 35. Maybe you do like 4 strict, and then you need to use your legs. That would be fine.
I can be Donnie.
Okay, you're Donnie, officially. I like it.
Alex, I don't think I can strict press with my dumbbell.
You'll have to push press then, Alyssa.
Otherwise,
Oh, you cut out there. I couldn't hear the last part.
can I do the barbell?
Yeah, totally. Yeah, if you want to do barbell, I'd say aim for just a hard set of 10 to 12, somewhere in there.
Okay.
If you don't have any weights, you can just kind of do a burnout set, probably in the 15 to 20 rep range.
I have 2.
You cut out again.
I have 2 20-pound dumbbells.
And a 35-pound barbell or 45?
And it's a 45.
Yeah, just go dumbbell press then.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll give you guys 1 more minute before we start. Thankfully, these don't take too much time to warm up for. A little bit lower weight, lower stress. Still hard, but different stress. It's not like warming up for a heavy deadlift or something. We got no dogs in here today. The 6 a.m. class only features about 3 or 4 dogs competing for attention. All right, we look ready. Again, we'll go every 3 minutes, so you have a little bit longer rest to recover, and make sure you have enough time if you are doing the single arm variation. If you're doing the 2-arm variation, you'll have plenty of rest, and hopefully we can add some weight then. Going in 10. 10 to 12 reps on the overhead press, and then 20 reps rear delt fly. And go. And if you're going single arm, try to go strict as long as you can. Treat this like any other lift. Put some acceleration on it, like you're trying to launch it. Even if it's strict, you can put power on it. And just a little bit slower at the top, Alyssa. There you go. Rear delt fly, always like some control at the top, just to make sure it's not momentum based. Just trying to get the shoulders nice and toasty. And it looks like we'll have about a 1-minute rest before the second set. Now we've got one dog on the screen. Don's tucked him into the blanket. Thirty more seconds. All right, we're going in 10. And just like I talked about, try to get some speed on the dumbbell press. Try to accelerate. And go. John Maria. Good, AJ. Good, Sarah. Nail the lockout. Good shot, Rochelle. Really just want to work into that kind of burning on the rear delt flies here. Maria, are those two heavy shoes you're using for that?
What was that?
Are those shoes that you're holding?
Yeah.
Get some big boots. One of the ladies, Jane, she uses a PVC pipe and she puts weights on it. She's been using that for the strength training. Pretty dangerous because there's nothing securing them, but it's definitely interesting. I'm still waiting for someone to get pinned under the bench press while I'm watching on camera helplessly, and I can't do anything, and they're just stuck there. Okay, we have one more set coming up, about 20 seconds. All right, here we go, last one. Let's get some overload, let's get the extra rep, and go. Really nice job here on the rear delt flies. Backs are looking good. Good tempo. What's up, Lauren? All right, guys, nice job there. We'll move into part two. We've got some more upper body work. We're gonna have a few different variations for this one. So I'll explain it and then I'll demo all sorts of different things we can do. So we have the Terray arm pump now, which again, I didn't name that, just to be clear. But it's a 4-minute AMRAP. We're gonna do 12 bicep curls. It can be done with 1 dumbbell, 2 dumbbells, a barbell, and then 12 tricep extension, AKA skull crusher, not skill crusher. That's the skull crusher. That would be a lying variation. And I'll show you all the variations we can do for this, and then we can play around with it and kind of pick what we want to use. All right, so if I have single dumbbell, quite simple, hold the outside of the dumbbell, do my curls here, elbows are staying in, trying to avoid using my body. Just want to stay nice and strict. 12 there. I can lay on the ground. Still hands on outside. Do my skull crusher, top of my forehead, up. And the same thing, I just want to bend my elbows. So I don't want to do like a bench. I just want to go here, up, here, up. Okay. 2 dumbbells, very similar. Right here, I like the palms up curl. Laying on the ground, same thing, except now I can get the dumbbells to touch my shoulders, go up. Okay. And then very similarly with the barbell, as if you had the 1 dumbbell. Curl here, lay on the ground and do your skull crusher literally to your skull. Like so. You're gonna do that for 4 minutes. You're gonna go back and forth, 12 reps here, 12 reps there. And ideally the load, once you get to like your 8th rep, you can start to feel something. So if it's too light, you can always do 15 reps of each movement. Okay? Let me know if you have questions, and we'll get into it.
Okay.
You could also do this with a plate, I suppose. The skull crusher would probably actually hit you in the head. Don, you might want to go 20. Yeah, don't drop that 35 on your head. I don't want a literal skull crusher here. And if this isn't super heavy, that is okay. We're just gonna get a little bit of arm work. Yeah, for females with dumbbells, you know, it's probably like between 10 and 20 pounds. If you're having like 2 dumbbells, I should say. Males would probably be like 15 to 30s with 2 dumbbells. So Don Burke, again, you could just hold the edges of your 20s. Yeah. Oh, Maria got the dumbbell drop. Maria, are you good? I hope so. You disappeared. Okay, it's time for the curl and tricep extension. Again, 4-minute AMRAP, 12 curls, 12 skull crushers. And don't think of this as for speed. Just do good, slow, controlled reps, good squeeze at the top, good extension at the top. Going in 10. And go. In the bottom of your curl, make sure the elbows get all the way straight. Don't let the elbows come back here and do this. Go all the way down, all the way up. And just hit the deck and go right into the skull crusher. Right back to the top. Once you're there, non-stop. Again, we're trying to avoid using the hips and the lower body, but if you get to the final rounds and you need a little bit, that's okay. 2 minutes left here. Nice job, Rochelle. And then on that skull crusher, try to keep your elbows in, especially if you're using a barbell. Nice, Alyssa. "40 seconds left. You have probably time for one exercise or 1.5. And good there, guys. That is it for the arm pump. Hopefully got a little blood in the biceps and the triceps. All right. It is workout time. The name is Medusa, so it's definitely not rodent themed like the rest of them. Now we have Medusa. We're gonna do 3 rounds of 20 goblet squats and 10 burpees. Top weights there, 50 and 35. Otherwise, scale down to where you can do 20 reps in a row and at a decent tempo. Obviously, it's gonna be a little bit slower than an air squat, but the weight should not be so heavy where you have to do something like 2 sets of 10. Just pick it up, go 20 in a row. It's gonna burn, but you can definitely do 20 in a row. 10 burpees, you guys know the burpee. 3 rounds of that. Then you'll go into 2 rounds of 30 lunge jumps or regular reverse lunge. I'll demo that in a second. 10 burpees, 2 rounds there. And then you finish with just 1 round or 1 set of 40 jump squats and 10 burpees. And the jump squat, I'll give you a standard on it, and then I'll tell you a way to make it harder as well. I'll go over each movement here. So goblet squat, if you're gonna do a barbell front squat, super light, but if it's dumbbell, just hold at the chest. You must hold at the chest today in squatting, all the way down, all the way up, okay? Burpees, you guys know, make sure your chest gets to the ground at the top. That's no good. Make sure you get all the way up, hands get overhead, body's nice and vertical up the top. That jumping lunge, knees are touching the ground, we jump up, switch, up. I can't do this. That doesn't count. Okay, I gotta get full hip extension, down, up. The alternative is a regular reverse lunge. This is body weight, no weight, just like so. Okay, obviously the jumping lunge will be a little bit faster. And then our final movement, our jump squat. Hands are gonna go on the ears. for this one. Has to be a full squat and then a jump. Could be a small jump. Only that's fine, or it could be higher. And if you want the hardest workout possible, you try to jump as high as possible every single rep, okay? Let me know if you have questions. I will come up with a time cap in a little bit here.
So like 55 on a barbell?
Even less, I just go empty bar.
45? That's what I have.
Yep, use that.
Alex, should I do 35 for the squats or 20?
You gotta go 35, Don.
All right, that's what I thought. I was just gonna double check.
Yeah.
Alex, what if I need a scale for the jump squat?
Regular air squat without workout.
Okay.
I'm currently thinking a 10-minute cap, but I'm gonna keep doing some math here. We'll do 11-minute cap.
None of Brendan's frog thrusts?
No froggy pumps today, Donnie. I'm a big fan of the froggy pumps though. You guys can do 300 reps of that at the end, just not on camera.
I'm so sore from those. It's ridiculous.
It's good, it's because it's something we've never done. Something weird.
Brendan was just laughing, looking at the screen, just laughing at us.
I was just stone cold. I was as serious as possible.
What did they look like? I missed that class.
Yeah, you should
Come
demo
on,
it.
Alex, show me.
Show us.
Later, I guess.
Come on, please.
Be sure to point your crotch at the screen though. I mean, that's the most important
I
part.
think it's on YouTube, so
Sorry, Alex.
yeah, thanks a
I'll
lot.
have to go look at that.
All right, guys, we'll get started here. Make sure you're recovered. In terms of strategy, it's a burpee heavy workout. I'd like to have some sort of burpee pace in mind. Maybe you're a 10 burpee a minute kind of person. Maybe you're feeling really fit and good today. You're going to aim for something like 20 burpee a minute pace, meaning you get your 10 reps done in 30 seconds. You just have to know where you're at with your burpees and keep moving on them the whole time. I always think a steady pace is better than like sprinting 5 and then resting for like 20 seconds. So steady burpee pace. We're going to start with our 3 rounds, 20 goblet squat, 10 burpee. Focus on your squat depth. Let's do it. Going in 10. Turn up the country music or rap or whatever you have. 3, 2, 1, and go. Looks good, Maria. Good, Alyssa. Sarah J, just an inch lower. There you go. Out of the way, Greg. And your legs are gonna burn, but you can push through that because it's not heavy. Awesome, Rochelle. As soon as you're through your burpees, let's pick it up and squat right away. Squats are looking great here. Let's keep that up. Breathe through the burpees. Keep the steady pace on it. Here we go, Don. Nice, Alyssa. Let's go, AJ. Remember, after your 3 rounds there, you have your 30 lunge jumps and 10 burpees for 2 rounds. Nice, Greg. Good job, Maria. Nice job, Rochelle. Remember, on the lunge jump, alternative option is regular reverse lunge. Let's go, AJ. You can fly on those. Good job, Sarah. Stay committed on that burpee pace. All right, it's only 2 rounds of the 30 lunge, 10 burpee, and then you end with just 1 set of 40 jump squat, 10 burpee. Let's push hard now. Nice job, Greg. Make sure we're squatting all the way down on your jump squats. Job, Don. Let's go, Maria. All right, Rochelle, keep it going. Three minutes left now. 3 minutes. We can get through that final piece in a minute. One more jump at the top, AJ. You can do that. There you go. Awesome, Sarah. Nice, Alyssa. Good job, Don. Nice job, Rochelle. Jump squats. I want to see 10 or more each set. Speed through them. You got it, Don. Crank them out. Make sure you got a full squat on the jump squat all the way down, and then we'll jump at top. Nice, Maria. Nice, Rochelle. Here we go now, 1 minute. Nice job on your squats, Sarah. Looks good. And 30 seconds. Big push. Ten seconds. 2, 1. And good. Guys, great job. 1 minute to yourself, and then we're going to get into our stretch. But 1 minute for you to relax right here. Regain your breathing, feel a little bit better, and then we'll get a little stretch on. I think we're going to do really basic standing quad stretch today. I think we probably got a lot of legs in that workout. Scale of 1 to 5. How hard was the workout? 5. 5.
5.
How about a scale of 1 to 5? How fun was the workout? Let's see if there's an inverse relationship on that. Okay, we'll do standing quad. Alternatively, you could do the couch stretch. Did do that yesterday in my classes, but standing quad, very simple. You just do this, and then you squeeze your belly, and you really pull your heel to your butt. If you don't squeeze your belly, you don't really feel this. But I squeeze my belly, and I get a lot more quad and hip flexor. So you can do that, or you can do where your back foot's up on the bench or couch, which we call couch stretch. We'll do 1 minute on each side, and this will wrap up our workout. If you prefer a different stretch, that's also fine. Maria, my Facebook just said it's your birthday. Is that true?
Yes, that's true.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Should have named the workout after you.
I would have been honored.
Yeah, it's a good one for you. Burpees and jumping. That's something we always talk about at the gym. We take one person and we put all their best movements or favorite movements in a workout and we name it after them. So we've made the Chris Bell, and it's just a 400-meter farmer's carry with the 70s for everyone. The Willis, to me, the Willis would just be like 60-minute burpee AMRAP, maybe with a 5K run at the finish or something. Go ahead, switch legs. Mine would be 30-second assault bike. I have to try to beat Adam on that though. That'd be hard. Joe's would be like thruster burpee, start at 30 reps, and then each round you go down by 1 rep. So you do 30 thrusters, 30 burpees, and then 29 and 29. That might be too long, but it would be something terrible.
Frog pumps, anyone?
Frog pumps, Don, yours would be frog pumps. 100 reps for time on Zoom. Okay, 10 seconds here, guys. And good there. That is it. Thanks, guys, for coming. Happy Saturday. It sounds like the announcement was moved to Monday. We expect it to be on Friday, but now Monday. So we'll keep you guys updated as we learn more, if we learn more. Otherwise, we'll stick with this and we'll keep varying the workouts. Next week's strength training will be slightly different. So some new variations to kind of make progress on instead of beating ourselves into the ground with pistol squats and stuff we've been doing for many, many weeks here. So nicely done. If you have any questions, please let me know. Otherwise, happy Saturday and thanks for coming.
Bye, Alex. Thank you.
Thanks, Alex.
Thank you. Boot camp Monday at 6:30.
That's right, Dawn.
All right.
Let's do it.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.